afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. The replay drought continues. We're still meant to rustle up a good one here. We're having a 1 versus 1. And by the way, no Monday novice fight because, well, there were no novice fights sent in. But a 1 versus 1 here on the Lollipop. We shall be watching on one side here Lollipopgangster fighting for the United States of America. For Uncle Sam rolling out here for the 4th Infantry Division, tasked with tackling the German positions here under the command of Fortune, fighting for the Reich, for Germany, for the Oberkommando West. And here fighting for the Kampfgruppe Dietrich. We are seeing here half track there, moving ahead there, possibly using it for reconnaissance, maybe for wrecking fences, who knows there, maybe he's just driving a bit dirty there. Noting, by the way, he's not going straight for the cutoff, in fact, but he's securing territory elsewhere. An interesting move there initially from him, also knowing there's a choice of him infantry more or less right away. Fortune, we're looking at Luftwaffe, Scavenge, and, my gosh, lead armoured. That one is rarely seen, but back here to Lollipop. Kubelwagen here arrives. Schwerer Wehrmachtschlepper there, taking a good shooting from the Americans. Otherwise, the rest of the force are heading north or south for Fortune there. And there you go, a bit more shooting there, more rifle pushing in a third rifle squad on the way for Lollipopgangster. Kubelwagen turning up to cover the centre there. It's MG-34. Mount. Watching that truck drive past, and there you go, opening up their only rifleman, taking up in the church, opening up their only Kubelwagen, do quite a bit of damage at the same time. Rifle squad saying from there, so we've got 10 riflemen or more or less. Find down the Kubelwagen, quickly doing a bit of damage there, forcing Fortune to pull back, unless he fancies having his Kubelwagen turn into a bucket full of holes. Third rifleman squad there, ramming for Lollipopgangster, and there you go, Kubelwagen almost down to 50%, in fact less than, in fact close to 25% health left. Doing what I can here to stall the American advance. Suppressing, and there you go, squad they managed to get past, and meanwhile you got some steel pilots holding down there, force will continue up north. One infantry running here to support Fortune. And the Kubelwagen is almost wrecked here. Almost. Quick thing up in the building. Volkswagen they're going to engage the rifleman. Kubelwagen pulling back here. It's going to need steel pilots to fall back. Otherwise, it's going to be out in the match here for some time. Actually, that could definitely be disadvantageous here for Fortune. And the northern points going. And there you go, going for the cop punch. And we're seeing some aggressive mining up there. And a 4th rifleman squad here for Lollipopgangster. Interesting, interesting. The response was quick to rifleman in there. Note, by the way, he's taking the path here. So basically, they will be in the retreat path here for the Storm Pioneers. And that could actually prove to be a bit lethal there for Fortune if he's not careful. Remember, cover directions in this case, most of the Storm Pioneers are not getting the careful, and there we go, hitting the retreat. Trying to get this much in the way here and shoot at them. Down to Harfield, caught on the road. Oh dear. My folks was up north, they're in trouble as well. That was definitely a bit of a bug there. And then again, the Rockman block for Silk down to 1 man. Little health. Can he make? Oh, never mind. Unit wiped out there. A heavy blow there to Fortune. He did extend. He did overreach. So I don't know. Noting the ambulance on the way. So very infantry we start here for Lollipopgangster. Oh, mine went off there, clearing up most of the squad in the process. And they just arrived too. A bit of a traumatizing experience there. And that's definitely going to keep the Kubelwagen further off the field because he's going to need to replace the Storm Pioneers, in particular since he went for the battle group headquarters then get repaired, so that will not be joining the fight for a while there. Last question is, what will Lollipopgangster go for next? Lieutenant Captain? Or will he have something else entirely in mind? Bit of sandbagging up here to quickly protect. Maybe also cover in advance there. Interesting, interesting. Not a bad positioning there. They could also be used by his opponent if he's not careful. And there you go, Steel Hand Grenade, and Lollipopgangster is quick to sort of weave out of the building there. More Volkswagen around to apply further pressure. 3 focus squads and a Kubang, but the Kubang of course can't do anything. And there we go, got the M4. In fact, he's using it to support the push here, keep it fully going. Rifleman finally forced away there, a small victory to Fortune. Each as on troops continue to secure the centre, and we're slowly seeing here that Lollipopgangster is securing a lot of the map. Interesting enough, he's moving there, could in fact probably closing into the full gun isn't just that in front of him, just blast away. If he so wanted. But the lieutenant is looking less and less like he could easily have gotten him some time ago now, so it might be in fact he's aiming for a captain himself. Oh, wait, there we go. In fact, he is going for a captain. Briefly looked like he was going for the lieutenant, but his mind was quickly changed. It looks like we are seeing a Luftwaffe here for Fortune, and MD-34 has arrived. And the Sturm Pioneers as well, quickly repairing that Kubang and making it combat fit again. Orders! Further forces moving here, and there go the Kubang charging in. Need to be careful there, veteran rifle around now. They could have maybe popped a rifle grenade there. That could definitely make things a lot more unpleasant for Fortune and his Kubang crew. And as all of this happening, actually, but by going down, he's sort of trying to sort of funnel Fortune towards here. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Of course, the Kubang can easily drive through the barbed wire. It has no issue with that. Repairing line of fire, needs to be careful his opponent doesn't actually focus on the Sturm Pioneers, tries to get off some easy kills there. I mean, that is generally what I would do in this case, and there we go. Quickly getting some of those Sturm Pioneers. Captain ready. Now question is, what will he be getting next? What will he be getting next? More grenades going off there upon Lollipopgangster's troops as the assault keeps up the pressure. MG-34 covering the north, we're seeing a truck moving up there.
Task complete. Crew ready. Good to go.
And we got the ambulance here in a rather forward position, showing that he doesn't have to necessarily pull back so far. At least keep reinforced at the frontage. Front line.
A capture point is being overrun.
Must be planning something up north.
Promotion. God damn it. Someone get us out of here.
And a second MD-34 there running for Fortune, increasing his firepower further. Allowing him to lock down a bit more territory. Captain staying a bit reverse him up, hoping to sort of catch the Kubang and then quickly fire a bazooka or two and put it to rest. The Churchill continues to have a vital role here for Lollipop sort of defences. Ultimately, he's getting a ton of munitions. I mean, as soon as he hits the third command point, he could easily equip a lot of his men there with Browning light machine guns, noticeably increasing his firepower there versus Fortune troops, and that could definitely give him a bit of further advantage there. But while broken by the mighty Kubelwagen, Rifleman might soon be forced to fall back there. At least move back here to the ambulance, reinforce and heal. Mine engaging, captain engaging Pulse Grenadiers, while the major push is being made to the north. And there we go, we do see a Schwerer Panzer quarters up here for Fortune to guard the cut-off point here, though. A part of me might want to set it up here rather than there, so you could also guard the fuel point at the same time. But looks like the MD-34 is almost doing the job there, almost, barely. And we do note here that Fortune Gangster is actually taking the chance here to rush for a Stuart light tank. That could definitely cause Fortune quite a bit of harm there with the light tank running in and around. And noting here, the only thing you could really have to stop it is either his Schwerer Panzer quarters or his base defense in the form of the 2 centimeter flags. A bit of a bad situation there for Fortune. Though of course in theory he could easily react to this with some puncher strikes. Sort of keep that Stuart light tank a bit more honest. But of course, he keeps infantry supporting the Stuart. I mean, the Foxes will have limited effect. And there we go, 284 munitions. Stuart light tank now arriving. And right now, he's definitely got an option there to increase his firepower by a considerable amount there by equipping a lot of those riflemen with Brownings. Good lord, that was a good shooting there, Dieter. He might want to actually flank the Volksgunners instead of remaining in front of it there, since he can't hit them easily. But they've almost got the Volksgunners, almost, and they go full retreat. A full retreat right there from Fortune to opposing versus the rifleman there. The Echelon troops retreating. Still will need to quickly get repaired. Let's small push there, successful. And the rifleman, he continues to have some riflemen here, sort of make things more difficult for Fortune to move around. And looks like a response out here from Fortune. A Aufklärungspanzer, light tank as well. More meant for reconnaissance though, but either way, that will suffer some problems there, due partly to the captain, but also this student light tank, that is. Overall, I mean, Lollipop has a much better chance of actually doing nasty things to Fortune's armour than vice versa. Ooh, good shot down the rear, but we do see shell shock going on here, and we do see the Lux is taking quite a few hits, taking quite a bit of damage, getting stunned. Down to half health there. Trying to repair right in front of it, that's a bit of a dangerous move there. It's almost got it, but he actually allows it to get away. He must be a bit worried that there might be a Raken there for something else, we can support the Lux, and he ends up pulling away there, but that was actually pretty close there for Fortune. As soon as he almost had gunned it, he'd have lost it. That would definitely have hurt Fortune's fight here, and we do know that anti-tank has also now been summoned up here for Lollipopgangster, adding a bit of anti-tank firepower that way. Stewart, in fact, pulling very far back here to the victory point to do the repairs there, while the riflemen then move on to other business. And there you go, Browning light machine guns have been handed out, and we note here 2 Brownings handed out. Good, good. In fact, there seems a lot of munitions all of a sudden vanished. Noting a fighting position up here to guard this position. Interesting, interesting.
Grenadiers ready. Maintain your discipline. Group ready. Capture complete. Aufgebaut.
And there we go. Rifle grenades, that's definitely going to make the church less safe there for the Germans. There we go, Panther shake flies. Oh, we got the anti-tank on there, and seems to have been more occupied the shooting the church rather than the Kubelwagen there. Still though joining in. And an absolutely devastating hit. They're wiping out more than half the Volksgrenadier squad in the process. Did the cover up there on the emplacement. Rear some troops might want to repair it. Those two moving ahead there. Looks should definitely be careful. As I imagine they'll be the sort of primary target here for the Stuart light tank. Anti-tank also moving up. This is then going to get quickly hazardous there for Fortune. Need to get that Aufklärungspanzer away, and there we go. There we go. Very close shave right there for Fortune.
Valiant assault is now at hand. The troops await your command.
Lots of shooting now. The Fox will continue to occupy then Lollipopgangster. Maybe buying Fortune enough time to sort of take other measures in response to all of this. And we do note here light infantry gun has been called up to provide a bit of artillery here for Fortune. That might actually provide some good strength there versus Lollipopgangster. So there you go, looks like 2 squads happening upgrade there with the Brownings, and the Kubang is one of the first to sort of quickly feel the wrath of that. And looks like the Stuart might try and get it, almost. One more hit. And there you go, Kubelwagen ist kaputt. And all the Volksgrenadiers just got wiped out there by Stuart Browning combo there. Absolutely devastating. Infantry gun, those quick to wreak a bit of vengeance, and the MD-34 gets the last one there. Quickly moving on there to the other MD-34 crew. But the losses are definitely piling up there. We note here the Flukes is moving in, maybe trying to flank the Stuart there. Get up a few good shots. Spot, Mark Risk, and an anti-tank rifle grenade, for that matter, an anti-tank gun joining in as well. And there you go, got the anti-tank. There we go, shell shocking again. Oh, anti-tank gun missed. But there you go, we all now got the Schwerer Panzer Quarter joining in there. Stuart taking a lot of damage there. Can he get it? One more hit. But the Lux is also getting off the good hits in the rear armor. And no! Lux kaput, blown up and on fire. Stuart here definitely proving nasty, and there you go, 10 down in an attempt to sort of knock it out, but with the limited success. Quick grenade there to clear out the anti-tank gun, not quite, oh, never mind, successful in the end though, with a bit of extra shots applied. Browning riflemen there making quite the short work of the remaining Volksmen. There you go, Fudgeon's appearing, maybe home they could catch the Stuart, and looks like they have, maybe they have, oh, Panther first off, too slow, and kaput. The Volksjäger scored some good vengeance right there. Striking down such Yankee-like panzers. Then the process, I mean, before that, Fortune definitely took some heavy losses as well. Volksjägers need to get out of there. In particular, the retreat path is now very perilous. In fact, they'll be running straight in front of the 50 caliber position as well. Run, Günther, run! You can do it! Germany count on you. Now we've got the line just gone further, pushing up. The MD-34 covering the centre. Sturmpioneer is clearing the church. Major up, so that will mean some major armour is on the way here for Lollipopgangster. And the rifleman holding up the fighting position, and he gets punched there by the Leichtes Infanterie shots. The early model, as the war progressed, there were made other variants of it, which were also a bit closer to being, well, part anti-tank gun as well. There you go, got a Sherman arriving now. Fully intended armor-piercing rounds, playing off the armor heroically. Up north, the mine engagement going off there, and the riflemen do end up winning it. Lollipopgangster strongly in control of the map at the moment. Fortune starting to get more fuel. Maybe make his way towards a Panther. A Panzerkampfwagen 5 would certainly be a better choice. Though if he were to get utterly desperate, I suppose he could go for a Jagdpanzer 4, but I'd hardly recommend it. I'm surprised that there's been sort of no racket in the effort, but there you go, another Panther was there. Setting that engine on fire, and looks like he will quickly fix those engine damage before pulling back the Sherman. Nope, he did not. He was actually trying to do a regular repair on it. Right there was a bit bold, a bit dangerous even. Continue to gut the northern viewpoint there with an MD-34, in fact, veterans too. Good job there, Volksjägers flanking up, but straight into the Browning. You can see this is quick turning to a massacre. And there we go, Sherman gets another hit there, wiping out most of the unit. 50 calibers of Browning, 30 calibers, then make the rest into, well, nothing. Lollipopgangster is definitely in a very strong position at the moment, though. I mean, Fortune is still possessing a force, but the lack of anti-tank is definitely beginning to hurt him. Another Panther, and there we go. Excellent hit there from the infantry gun there. Almost wiping out the entire rifle unit. Almost wiping them out. Academy for final on the way here to provide a bit of support there for Fortune's troops. Defensive positions reached there. The south is more or less American all again. We got a forward position here from the ambulance and the major, and the Sherman getting repaired as well. Fortune is under a lot of pressure, and of course the question is, how will he turn this ship around? Also noting, mine here is being set up. He's sort of trying to protect himself against direct rushes from Mr. Lollipopgangster there. Not necessarily a bad idea. And about, well, a minute and a half he can call in a Panther. That should definitely give him a bit more punch. Kenmeth moving up. Steel punch being engaged by riflemen, and there you go again, a Browning light machine gun.
Stand at 300 points.
Pressure though continues. We got the Sherman moving in from the north. MD-34 in trouble. A kid never nowhere near to be helpful at the moment, anyways. Might try and fire through the terrain. Oh, never mind. A very dark moment right here for Fortune, but If you can protect that, Panther quarters, you soon be able to get that Panther on the field, and that should definitely help him turn things around. There we go. Sherman almost knocked out here. Could he get it? Could he get another shot there from the Kinmerfer? So close! Damn, so close. But there you go. Panther Kampfwagen 5 on the way. Captain continues keeping up the pressure there, having picked up the bazooka from a fallen soldier himself.
Don't let up! Keep shooting! Come on! Get that in there! Under fire! AK battery!
MG34 there is secured. Bad news for Fortune though. And back here to Lollipopgangster, although actually let's do a mid-game analysis first. Current situation is looking pretty grim here for Fortune. His opponent's got a noticeably larger force, more infantry. He's in fact got a lieutenant now, but otherwise the full officers staff there. Infantry with the Brownings, in fact every squad has been upgraded with 1 or 2 Brownings. He's got some troops, got an MG34 now, he's got anti-tank guns, he's got the ambulance. I mean, he's got a lot of things here, and he's even got tanks. I mean, overall, Lollipopgangster is very much in a strong and dominant position at the moment. Of course, he needs to be careful he doesn't get too careless and all of a sudden begin losing a lot of troops. I mean, that could easily give Fortune then the upper hand. One thing he could maybe consider is actually getting an M20 and maybe laying down some anti-tank mines here and there. That could, for example, cause a bit of problem for Fortune if you say he is aiming for a Panther. Of course, it quickly runs into some problems in that way. That could very quickly turn into GG in that manner. So, I mean, there are some options there for Lollipopgangster to keep him up, but I mean, keeps up things as they are currently, he might have a solid chance of winning this. As for Fortune, I mean, things are looking a lot more grim. He's lacking a lot of infantry. He should probably consider at least one Obersoldaten unit to sort of replace some of the losses he's suffered. Machine guns have been lost. He's got one like Kenmeth. He's got a Panther on the way. That's good. And as soon as he gets that, he needs to sort of push forwards. He needs to make some aggressive moves. He needs to secure the centre and then sort of secure the north again with some minor harassment down south. If he can do that, he might be able to sort of catch and push Lollipopgangster a bit further back. Of course, he needs to be careful with his Panther. He needs to keep it constantly maintained. And in fact might want to consider getting a second Sturm Pioneer unit, or he could get a mechanized regiment headquarters, also begin training for fuel there, and use that to sort of repair the Panther. That could also prove quite helpful that way for Fortune. So there are some options in that regard, but overall he needs to sort of secure them, push forward, and he also needs to develop some more catastrophic casualties to Lollipopgangster, who's definitely got a lot of troops. He needs to do something about that, and if possible he might also want to at least maybe grab some of those light machine guns off the corpses if they drop. That could also give Fortune a bit of strength there, but that's definitely a lot more dependent on, well, luck than anything else. Again, you'll break from the north again, try to sort of overstretch Lollipopgangster and then just hit him hard with the Panther, well supported by Fallschirmjägers and maybe some Obersoldaten. But back to the fight here. Lollipopgangster could of course consider getting a priest, sort of bombard the position of Fortune, and they set them up more on the defensive. Ooh, attempt to hit Sam Max, but a bit too late then. They're arriving already there with tons of light machine guns to make things miserable. Drastic amounts of firepower right there. The light infantry gun sadly not having much luck in hitting those damn Yankees, but there we go. Panzer Kampfwagen 5, Panther ist hier. Have no fear. Schwerpanzer of course joining in, there we go. Ooh, got a kill there. Closing in veterans 1. Noting by the way, he switched still from the Panther from actually shooting at vehicles. Interesting.
Here it comes.
Where's the Sherman? Oh, it's back at base. Weird. Arriving in a defensive position, they need to get off, they need to get away! Oh, that's just brutal! He wasn't apparently paying attention, and Fortune took the chance here to completely crush an entire infantry squad. Well done! Anti-tank and then a bit of trouble. And gone. So now there's left there to sort of restart the Panther. You see some captures taking up their position in the church, firing away. But they might have some problems with the big armor of the Panther. Anti-tank crew getting into gun, finding it, and there you go, Krug. Looks like here Fortune is making quite a nice little comeback, and they're counter-attacking heavily. Captain needs to get out of there very quickly before the German tanks. In fact, we could just see a smoke grenade, maybe as an example, popped into the church and forced him out of there. Rear Storm 2's being in, they're actually going to get murdered as well. Oh, good lord. Oh, there's the ambulance, get it, shoot it. Shoot it, Dietrich. Never mind.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
But already there, 10 kills for Fortune's Panther. But now has to pull back, less than half health. We still got the anti-tank gun. Interesting enough, there's been no usage of armor-piercing rounds here from it. Very interesting, very interesting. But there you go, heavy loss of... And there we go, got a smoke grenade down from the Volkswagen, covering the retreat here of the Panther and any other forces. And also preventing a bit of pursuit there. Nicely executed by Fortune, and nicely executed. Second Sherman up there for the Americans. Panther closing in on Veterans U1.
We're losing a capture point. Button down the hatches.
Ah, scheiße. Until they're going down there on the church. Okay, oh, got out of there barely. Before the entire thing got turned into matchsticks.
Sherman ready to go.
Dangerous situation for Fortune. Managed a slight comeback, but it might already be vanishing between his fingers. Now seeing the Mechanism headquarters up here. Good, good.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire. The enemy is overrunning.
I mean, you could also use to maybe consider getting some Pumas to support the Panther at the very least, provide a bit more anti-tank support that way, if you want it. Fight to make a straight down here for the MG34. Smoke grenade there might be good. There we go. Rather toxic combination there. He might even try to get it there. Good, good, good. Getting the unit on retreat. Oh, there we go. Slaughter. Oh, actually got away almost there, but still. There's some good damage, some good kills. Panther makes way forward, getting shot there on the sides. Right from there, trying to clear out the Sturmpioneer. Making head also, but he's trying to crouch, he's trying to influence us Yankees. Really doing his best here, but the riflemen are just able to sort of largely avoid things here. And there we go, veterans on for the anti-tank gun. Looking a bit more grim. Panther's MGs though prove to be perfectly lethal. No use of tanking or take aim here on the anti-tank, which could increase its range of course also line of sight. But need to be careful that they're getting shot at by a variety of sources, including the Schwerer Panzer quarters. Also have the occupants of the building in their line of sight. Both Shermans almost combat ready again. He might want to pull that anti-tank a bit further back so he doesn't risk getting knocked out there by the infantry gun. Here we go. Oh, but the Panther's already taking quite a bit of damage there, but he might be able to cut the anti-tank and if he flanks. But no, he does not flank. He actually stops up in front of it and pulls back there. Bit of a tactical misdecision, I think, by Fortune. Anti-tank allowed to get away. Sherman joins in. And Panther's already down to less than half health, rather wasting all of that effort. Good going there, Jürgen. Third Sherman on the way here for Lollipopgangster. He's further increasing his armoured assets to strike down upon those panzers. And there you go, Defender cleared up by the Browning gunners inside the building, though they might themselves get cleared out as well if they're not careful.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Orders!
Oh dear, MG34 running straight into a defensive precision rifleman squad there. With 2 Brownings.
A capture
Dear.
point is under attack.
But there you go, Fajimigas. Appearing from behind in a quick ambush. Very close encounter here as well for the MG34, but looks like they managed to just barely turn back the Germans.
A capture point
Fortune is
being
definitely
overrun.
getting a bit of a stronger hand, but still it's not all good, and now all of a sudden we're seeing a combat blitz.
All done over here.
Maybe he was expecting something to happen, and in fact in this we've got 2 Shermans there rolling in. Sherman can go and fire there from the Panther. Three Shermans versus 1 Panther. That could prove dangerous, particularly if he can manage to outflank it. Instead we see the Fallschirmjägers all of a sudden become the target of the Shermans. Down to less than half health, less than half members. 1 Sherman almost down, rifle moving in. They could try and get out to tank if get smoked down. And there you go, Panther taking a lot of damage. Ken rifle moving in. No anti-tank rifle against. Oh wait, there we go. Closing in on Veteran 2 already. Shermans, we're seeing swift repairs, anti-tank, and also now on the scene. Fallschirmjägers could try and flank about here, but it might be trying to engage the infantry force head on instead of trying to outmaneuver it. A bit unfortunate there by Fortune. And instead now we're going to see his opponent Lollipopgangster trying to outmaneuver. But there we go, Schwerer punch at quarters. Save today, and that's in fact a very good spot there for grenade if he has got any. Infantry gun joining in as well. There we go, smoke grenade. Giving those Americans some good poisoning. And we got the Spear Panther goes into the attack from the Veteran 3 anti-tank gun. Both fingers being occupied, the rifle getting torn apart by the Spear Panther, of course, Force moving ahead. MG34 taking up to cover. We've got Shermans nearby ready to provide support as well. Just an utter massacre right there. Panther moving forwards. Might have a chance unless the anti-tank course turns around. In particular, will take aim, and there you go, got the Shermans joining in as well. Panther, though, is Veteran 2 now. Bazookas failed to penetrate the mighty Panther's frontal armour. Over to Fortune, though. Now, very low on infantry. Calling in another Fallschirmjäger unit after the almost lost. Looks like he's now intent on trying to deny fuel. As much as possible. Certainly not a bad idea. We've got another forward position in the Shermans quickly rolling another way around. I imagine the Fallschirmjägers are about to become the target of that armoured strike force. Looks like the Fallschirmjägers largely got out of that one alright. Except Heinz, and there we go. Veteran 2 for the Sherman. Panthers quick to strike up pursuit there in the hopes of getting them. 24 kills, by the way, that's good. Direct hit, fighting position down. Sherman's striking forward. You've got lots of rifle, you've got the bazookas as well on the captain. Looks like the Shermans moving ahead, they might try and get the Panther. Smoke going down here on the advance. Damage engine on 1 Sherman. Might want to try and get off some more good shots. I mean, the more veterans that at least can gain, the better as well. Though he doesn't get much out of the non-veteran Shermans at this level. He's probably going to want to sort of fight the veteran Shermans. There you go, Veteran 2 on the infantry gun. Empty first. They're almost torn apart here by this advancing horde of rifle with Browning Light machine guns. An awful lot of firepower available there. There we go. More shots going off. There we go. 1 Sherman went down. McKenna never got it.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle.
Another MG34 arriving. Still no sign of, say, orbital garden here for Fortune.
We lost a gun crew. Ready for further orders. Get ready.
And there we go. He managed to steal a base of Raketenwerfer. Ach, Scheiße.
MG34 heavy machine guns are now available.
But Lollipopgangster is suffering some losses, but he's definitely sort of getting slowly back into the game as well. So the Panther is definitely going to be a bit of an obstacle. In fact, it's closing in on Veterans 3, which is definitely going to make that much more of a potent weapon as it gains a high rate of fire. 10 moving in. And it looks like he actually managed to cure them up around that machine as well. Good, good. I mean, a lot of players tend to neglect, for example, upgrading the 10 despite, you know, having the space for it. But not Lollipopgangster here. Good, good.
We're ready. Send orders.
And we've got Lollipopgangster's armored assault on the move here. Again, he seems to have moved off some of his crew to do something else and leave the Sherman behind, or maybe it was a misclick, I don't know. We actually see Valiant Assault up here. That's a rarely used ability. What makes the troops move fast, of course, increases their lethality. Panther moves ahead there. Smoke going down, actually forces the Panther to engage from a closer range and well within range of the Shermans then. Interesting move there by Lollipop, who actually ends up still retreating here.
Our resource sector has been cut off from our
It's the
supply
face of the
chain.
Reich's finest armor.
Crew, get ready.
26 kills. Not bad. And Kedmev for joining in, MU-34 setting up to cut down those crowds. And noting one has also been replaced here for Fortune. Interesting, interesting. And there you go, the Veteran 2 Sherman is good to go once more. Might want to get that line to come back in the fight, and might also want to move a bit more aggressively up north and maybe try to outmaneuver Lollipopgangster here. I mean, a good flank that way could do a lot of good.
Capture complete. No enemy activity. Prepare yourselves.
Getting very close to that Veteran 2 fleet. And the Fallschirmjäger is about to get a nasty encounter there with the Sherman striking rapidly towards the north. Panther could try and move up there to try and deal with it. A quick combat blitz might, but already there the Kedmev's getting off some good shots.
Infantry group are lost.
And another infantry unit wiped out, another Fallschirmjäger unit. And there you go, the Panther's getting tapped from south side, he's getting outmaneuvered down to half health here. Combat blitz to get out of there at the very least. Artillery still going down, wiping out the Kedmev in the process. There we go, Veteran 3 for the Panther, pulling back for repairs. Captain those waiting nearby. Maybe home to get off a few good extra shots. The Schwerpanzer calls on the heavy fire there from the Shermans. And Panther there, ready to get repaired. No, he's moving it back in the fight. Maybe home to get a few good extra kills there. A bit risky though, a bit risky. Another Fallschirmjäger squad here, appearing maybe home to get off some good damage, but he might lose them on retreat here, unless the Panther somehow managed to draw the fire and save the day. Clutch getting the Sherman there though, Clutch getting, but no smoke in the way. A good job there from Lollipopgangster, quickly laying down the smoke screen straight on the Panther, blocking its line of fire. In fact, preventing it from firing entirely. Rather than advancing straight into the Schwerpanzer quarter and the Panther's line of fire, the Panther's definitely now the crew of Fortune's forces, well, the defense and the offense now centers upon. Without it, there is nothing else.
Send orders. Luftwaffe reports. Fallschirmjäger ready for deployment.
And Lollipopgangster's back to repairing his entire armoured force.
100 points remain.
And we got Browning dropped left and right, and MD-34s for Kedmevs, I mean, lying all over the place. He might want to recruit some more of this stuff and we grab it, because I mean, I like Browning that machine gun would certainly do him a bit of nice work there.
Standing by.
Again, defensive stance.
The Americans have cut us
Pushing into
supply
the
line.
centre.
Enemy infantry!
More shots there. 5 meters bringing the fire here. Again, lots of Browning light machine guns there. The Americans were fond of the Browning light machine gun, but also the BAR.
75 points remaining. Tactical
Oh,
adjustments
Rifleman
to
squad
be
there
made.
got wiped out. And looks like a head-on assault here. Smoke screens going down.
Americans are
Panther moving forward to help deal with this. Bazooka's actually managed to get through the frontal armour here. We got the Schwer Panther, of course, running, getting quite a few kills there. I imagine we got the kid ready to punish the Panther. The good rocket shot. There we go.
ready.
I'm getting very close to Veteran T4 actually, pretty quickly. Fascinating. But there you go, the armour is joining in now. Four Shermans moving in, 1 Panther versus 4 Shermans, no Kenner for no Panther strikes. He's got the resources for Panther, should probably begin calling it out now. He probably could have done that half a minute or a minute ago. But there you go, Veterans involved for the Panther. He needs to combat blitz, he needs more distance between the Shermans and him. The more distance between all these tanks, that's definitely a lot of tanks there bombarding the Panther. Smoke going off there. Panther Faust. Stimler turning calling in the Panther. Is he maybe trying to King Tiger? I think that might be a bit too late there. Panther fighting on here. Getting very close. Oh, kaput! Panther is kaput.
Tanks are lost.
And the other one is finally on the way, but sadly a bit late here. An absolutely daring armoured assault there using just 4 Shermans and courage. Charging through the lines here of Fortune and knocking out his Veteran 3, then Veteran 4 Panther. A tragic blow there to Fortune and to the Oberkommando. The only 1 Sherman really lost there. 4 Lollipop Gangster in the process. Oh, mine went off there, further damaging the engine. They could probably quickly pop up the crew and get it swiftly repaired. .36 kills, close to Veteran 3 there for that Sherman. And he's actually trading not for fuel but for munitions now. Interesting, despite having barely any resources to do so. Fortune seems a bit sad.
Panther, ready to move. We are now down to 25 points.
But the last Panther rolls forward.
Heavy machine guns are now available.
And that Sherman seems to be blitzing away despite being engine damage. I think that's a bug. I think that's a bug that for some reason this engine damage has not been fixed despite apparently it has been.
We are down to 10 points.
Because it really shouldn't be moving that fast with a damaged engine, I can tell you that much. But there you go. Fortune makes sure that either way it was out, and there you go, he actually surrendered. With only 1 victory point left, and there we go. Game over, a loss for Germany, a victory for the United States of America, a brutal armed engagement here. Though largely the numbers were on Lollipop Gangster's side here. But a very nice engagement here, some interesting play from both sides. For Fortune, though, it was a bit back there with a misfortune in the early part there with the Storm Pioneers getting wiped out. He might also want to consider some more mines, but you know, that's a minor complaint there. But as the game progressed, of course, I mean, he got back into the fight, but really Lollipop Gangster was also became nicely pressured there, quickly sort of adding in the Browning light machine guns, which certainly further making things nasty. The looks was, I think, a mistake. I mean, generally you just don't get much out of the looks. I feel, I mean, could very easily be counted, in particular if the opponent has gone for his armor himself, which is rather the case here. I mean, I think he should have gone for some orbitals, and I think he would have a much better chance versus his opponent's deck. You know, it never quite happened. He never quite was able to deal some kind of serious pressure to Lollipop Gangster, and he also, with the looks, managed to delay Panther arriving there, which also gave the Shermans a bit more time to be built up in larger numbers. So there were some problems there, which ultimately felt ended up biting Fortune in the arse tragically and certainly defeating him. So that was rather it. But, you know, a reasonably close fight. Well, not close to a certain extent. But, you know, in the end, he managed. He pulled through. That is, Lollipop pulled through and he won. So a bit of a nasty fight there. Nasty fight. Definitely not what you'd expect in some cases. Though again, in some cases, maybe it is what you expect, because again, you know, the Oberkommando is very much short on fuel, and to a certain extent, the problem is, I mean, he didn't really have much options either for the Panther. I mean, it was either that or maybe go for some Pumas or a Jagdpanther 4, and the Jagdpanther 4, but he's been outmaneuvered by the Germans and knocked out, and the Puma would certainly not fail to do anything with those numbers. So he was rather forced to go for the Panther, and that, in the end, you know, he really couldn't get much of either. But I suppose, I mean, he could maybe have backed it up with 2 Pumas. The Panther would have taken the shots, the Pumas would have delivered damage. That might have worked, but ultimately, we'll never know. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope it gave you some ideas for your own matches. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in your own or provide some feedback in the comments. If this is Imperial Dane saying cheers, and thank you all for watching.